My work wasn't to invent a language. It was merely to fix the receiver. I am Camille Dubois, and I am still mostly just a scientist who prefers the company of molecules to microphones. How would I call myself? Well, where should we start? The catastrophe wasn't a backdrop, it was the deadline.
The situation remains critical tonight as the fires continue to rage out of control. Mandatory evacuations are underway as
the world was clearly failing because no one was listening. I was busy with my little molecular hobby, but when the ecological collapse hit, it stopped being science for pleasure and became science for survival. It began with light. I was maybe 10 when I realized that the reflection is not just a mirror image. It is a story of light interacting with the boundary. This is a performance, a little drama between the photons and the object. They weren't just absorbing energy, it was a dance, a communication. It was quite sudden, really. I realized my life's work wasn't chemistry, but communication, the language of light, if you will. But the conflict was tedious. School demanded static laws, I insisted on the dynamic data stream. My professors dismissed my ideas, claiming they lacked testable electrical impulses. The biggest obstacle was simply the noise of human expectation. When I was 16, I realized I needed proof. Building a prototype was an engineering puzzle. I saw the chemical data being translated into an elegant, pulsating wave pattern. The message? An unmistakable numerical sequence, a set of coordinates. They weren't using words, they were using location. The message was clear. My work was valid, the planet was speaking, and I needed to go there. Voilà. Hidden aquifers, natural backup storage the planet had saved. Once activated, more coordinates started flooding in. I immediately shared the data with fellow farmers and created a global open platform so people could receive the messages and start recovery. We found more water sources, more life. For the first time in years, I saw people smiling. That hope was the greatest reward. And then we call them the shadows. They knocked on my door. They said they want it, and the numbers they offered were obscene, enough to buy my freedom 10 times over. They saw the interest in monopolizing the research, of course, but frankly, that seemed rather short-sighted, so I declined. Refusal brought legal threats, smear campaigns, then something worse. It became clear I couldn't protect the open source ideal while the system was running. I had to temporarily shut down the platform globally and prepare for the inevitable fight. When financial pressure failed, they targeted my family. That was the line. I knew I had to use the only power they understood. A systemic defense, using the mother frequency I alone controlled. I did not turn it into a weapon, I simply removed the plant world's ethical restraint. It was quite elegant. The plants simply did what they do best: grow, adapt, and consume. They never anticipated a defense coordinated by common fungi. The war was over. When I released the code, I built in an inherent biological firewall. People can listen and learn, but the code is locked against generating high-level aggression signals. It is now purely a translator of cooperation. The new world is fundamentally less lonely. Now we have the interface between humanity and Gaia. We no longer fight the environment, we consult it. Our cities adapt to root systems, our agriculture works with the soil chemistry, not against it. It is the beginning of a true planetary partnership. The future is no longer a monologue driven by human noise. It is a shared conversation. Thank you for having me.
You're waiting in my room, and I can see